Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you see my face for the first time, I am Blessing Izibekin, and if you're a returning subscriber, I love you. See my face for the first time also, you're welcome to this family. Okay, please forgive me. I know you can hear some background noise. It's the generator. It's my generator that is on. You know, Nigeria, we had light for some days. I was even thinking that I was even scared. We had light for like 3 days at a stretch, and I was like, are you sure we'll not? This one, they gave us light for 3 days like this without taking it. And are you sure for the next 1 month we will have light? That has been my fear. And they took the light. I think, was it yesterday? Yeah, today. And guys, I am not hoping for them to give us light anytime soon, because in my mind they have tried and like comparing to how they used to do before, they've tried. So please pardon the noise you'll be hearing. Okay, this video actually is to answer one of my subscribers. The last video I made, okay, the one before the last one, the one that that was tagged and back, I talked about my I talked about my children, like I've been stressed, this one, that one, like I have two, but it seems like I have battalions. And I was saying motherhood is not easy. And one of my subscriber, she's also a YouTuber, she was like, okay, she wanted to know the challenges. Okay, I think she said what I should talk about. One of the challenges, I think, is it one of the challenges or the I don't know how to put it now, but she said I think she said I should talk about the most English. Okay, to cut the whole story short, she was asking for me to talk about the challenges I have as a mother, and also talk about how I handle or I deal with these challenges. And I told her, okay, I didn't want to just I didn't want to just say something like just one thing. I wanted to make a video so that maybe somebody else out there too also want to know. Maybe those that have not gotten children, those that are hoping to get, those that are children are not hyper might want to know how I'm going about it, what challenges I'm going through and all. So I told her I was going to make a video about it, and this is that video. So if you're interested in motherhood, if you're interested in children, if you're trying to know the challenge I am going through, not really I will not say it's a challenge per se, but if you want to just know about my motherhood experience, please watch till the end. Just take a chill pill, just relax on your couch, and let's flow. All right, okay, so let's get right into this video. Now I think the first challenge I want to talk about is how do I put it? I don't know how the name to give to it, but for me, when I gave birth to my first child, a first time mother, it was not easy. Even if I am a nurse, I've seen so many things, so many women give birth, I've delivered women, I know some challenges they probably will be going through and all, but it's a different thing when you experience it firsthand. It's a different thing for you to know that this is how it is, so, and for you to experience it, there are two different things. So I see some people that I'm not saying this to get at anybody or to make anybody feel bad. I see some people that have not given birth to a child. Sometimes, okay, let me not go to that one now, but sometimes they are the ones that want to advise you, want to tell you what to do. It's easy, they say talk is cheap. It's easy to say these things, but to do it, or when you're going through it, it's a different ball game altogether. I used to advise mothers, tell them this is what you do, man, when I was in the shoe, I don't know if I listened to my own advice. I don't even know why I'm sweating. So let me just go right into this. And if you see me looking down, I might be looking at my book because I I know that I can easily be carried away. I can be talking about something, and before you know, I'm going deep into those things, and I might be carried away. So I try to sketch some things down that I know I have to touch. Okay, so for me, first of all, when in fact, the pregnancy journey was not easy for me. So sometimes when okay, then when I was pregnant, somebody will see me and say, ah, pregnancy fits you. So I was in the hospital one day. I was working. Somebody in her came to the hospital for a child. So she saw me and she was like, ah, that I'm making her feel like she wants like she should get pregnant too. That I'm looking fine and beautiful. I was like, if you know what I am going through, you will not wish or say you want to get pregnant at this point, because to me it wasn't funny. At that point it wasn't funny. So getting into, okay, I gave birth. Then after giving birth, it's a it's like it's a different life. To me, I felt like it's a different life. Like, this is a new life. I have not been here before. Even if I've helped my mom severally to take care of my siblings or help other women. Blackout. Sorry guys for the blackout. I didn't know that I didn't have enough fuel in the generator. It's Nigeria. I'm sorry, but that has been sorted out actually. So, but before I go on, I think I have to say this. Please, if you're here for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Hit the red subscribe button, hit the bell by its side so that you'll be the first to know when I post a new video. And for my returning subscribers, please like this video, share, and comment below, please, so that we can communicate there. We can share our thoughts and all. There are people that might have had a different experience, like giving birth and bringing up their children, their challenges. You can put it there in the description, you can put it there in the comment section, so that we all can know what you've been through, how you dealt with it, and so that others also can learn. Okay, so like I said, I'll be looking down sometimes because of I sketched down some things so that I won't forget, I will not be carried away, and so that this video will not be too long. All right. Okay, the first thing I was talking about was the fact that it was the first time for me, and even if I helped my parents, please forgive that noise again. My son is the one drumming. He's a drummer boy. Thank you. One of the challenge. It's not a challenge per se. So, like I said, even if I'd helped my mom to take care of children, help people outside to like maybe do one or two things for children, it was a different thing when it was my own. I was in the shoes. I was wearing the shoe. It was a different ball game altogether, because this is not your neighbor's child you're helping to carry. This is not your mommy's child you're helping to carry. That if you like, when you grow up, you have moved out of the house. That child is no longer under your care. Yeah, your siblings under your care, but not like your child that you're responsible for and all. So when you give it to your own child, this is your own responsibility. You cannot run away from it. So, like, as a first time mother, like I said, it was not very easy for me. Though I had people around me, I had relatives, I had my parents, I had so many people around me that were helping me and all that. Come and show yourself. Say hi to camera. Say hi. Okay, that is excellent. All right, so for me, okay, when I gave birth at first, the first challenge I had was sleeplessness. Read my lips. Sleeplessness. My dear, it was very hard to have will I say a 2-3 hours rest sleep, because the baby, whenever he's awake, I am awake. When he's sleeping, when I just say let me try to grab myself some sleep, he's awake and he's crying, and I have to be awake. And there are people that were always pissing me off, like they had good intentions actually, but they were pissing me off. Why? Because I don't see a reason why you go and see a person, a mother that just gave birth, and they will tell you this person is resting, this person is sleeping, baby is sleeping. Please forgive the noise, it's my son. Baby is sleeping, and you will say insist that you must see them. You wake them up to see them, not knowing what they had gone through. Maybe they had sleepless night in the night, maybe they didn't sleep in the night, and they just woke. Maybe this is the first time they're catching some sleep. You will hum because you are, I don't know. Some people do that thing, and it's so annoying. They just come and wake the where is the place? I let me see, my baby, yeah, mama baby, mommy baby. That's how they will wake you up, and wake baby that you have struggled for that baby to sleep. And I'll be like, God. And so most of the time they don't stay for long, like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, they will go. And you will go over this battle again, trying to make your baby sleep. And for you to catch some sleep. I mean, if I don't sleep if I'm trying to sleep and I've not slept enough, and you wake me up, I'll start having headache. And at that point I cannot sleep again. I'm restless, not knowing the hurdles I've gone through in the night. My dear, it is not easy. Please, people that do that thing, stop it. When you come and hear, what I do is when I go to visit any mother that's just giving birth, if I hear that the mother is sleeping, if I hear that the baby is sleeping, no matter how far I have come from, I will go back. Because you don't know what these people are facing. You don't know if they slept in the night. You don't know how it was for them. You can't say because you can't say because I came from far, I cannot go back, I must see this baby. That there's one that came and I told her that baby is sleeping, that this had struggled for the baby to sleep. The person just came, I beg, what is it? Now you first you don't born. Baby, wake up, open your eyes, see me, greet me. I was so pissed. My dear. No, and why one of the reasons why I don't even want to wake this baby up is because for me, breastfeeding was not easy. It was an excruciating pain I was feeling. For months, I was still feeling this pain. Like I'll breastfeed and I'll literally be crying. Like, I'll be like, oh my God, I'll be crying. It was so painful. There's nothing I did to ease the pain that was really working. It was painful. So for a person to come out after I've breastfed this child and the child has slept, and these people will sleep like 1 hour at a stretch before he sleeps, and when he has finally slept, somebody will not just come and say, I came from far, I will like come and nurse this baby, and I be the first person unborn, now wake this baby up, and I'll have to breastfeed this child again to me. And when baby cries, take it, come breastfeed this pikin. And if the pikin don't wake up, now breast in need, now hunger. And I'll be like, let me not catch you. My dear, that's one of it, and it's not easy. Okay, so how I dealt with that, in fact, it was even in my second delivery, like my second baby, that I had to deal with this. I told my mom, I told my mom, I said, see, nobody, in fact, she knew, nobody should come and see me, no matter how the person is, whether is my I don't know, no matter how big you are, no matter how close you are to me, please, they should not wake me up. When I've slept, when the baby is sleeping, just tell these people that they are sleeping. And don't even give them access to the room where I am. Don't tell them to come. Don't. My mom, I trust my mom. She just told them when they come, mommy, she did sleep. Oh, she's sleeping, and the baby's also sleeping. It was not easy for them. They are just sleeping, so there's no point to just next time. That's how we go, and that's how I was able to get some rest. Because now we used to tell people in the hospital, when your baby is resting, when your baby is sleeping, you too sleep. Sleep when your baby is sleeping, so that when your babies are awake, you can be able to give the attention the baby needs to the baby. But when you're not able to catch that sleep when the baby is sleeping, you're doing other things. Then when the babies are awake, you are awake. It's like all around the clock you are awake, and it's not easy. Your body, you have to recuperate. Your body have to get enough rest to recover back from all the stress of labor and all the rest. So that is one challenge I had. And the other challenge I had was, my dear, sabi neighbor, sabi people, sabi people where there are people that know how to take care of children more than you. Okay, let me put it this way. Some people have given birth to like 10 or 5 or 6, and they want they expect you to have the experience they have. You that just have one, you just giving birth to your first baby, they expect you to have all the experience they've had over the time. So when you carry your baby like this, they say, don't carry baby like this, and I saw you they carry baby, when you do like this, and I make the beginning one day like this now, sabi, the season like this supposed to be, and the baby no like you now, I make it, and the father they like it, see as they behave, sabi hold the pikin well, no be something they feed pikin, sabi, mommy general, you have 10 children, you have 5 children, you even have 4, and you didn't get all this experience in one day, not even in one child. You had to have like 3-4 children for you to gain that experience, and now you want somebody that has only one to have all the experience in the world. And when the person acts in a way, you not behave like the person is less of a mother. Sincerely, that thing really broke me down. It made me feel less of a mother. When I do like, and they need to do like this, like, and so, me, I'm not saying they should not correct you, but the way they go about it. Some people busybody. So what I did was, most of the time I just used to keep a straight face. Like I was like, I said, expect me say make I use one pikin, know all this. You don't born 5, oh. You know how it took you five deliveries or 5 babies for you to be where you are today. So no come put off on my head. So I used to just give them, before now I used to give them room to talk, but at a point I saw that this one was constantly breaking me down, making me feel less of a mother, making me depressed, like I cannot even take care of my own child, I cannot do this. So I said, oh stop, don't end this video. Okay, you want to show your face. All right, so I had to block my ears to all the things they were saying, not giving them room to even approach me and tell me those kind of things, because I knew it was breaking me down. It was not good for my mental health. So all that I had to push it away and not give them face, so that they will not come to my face and tell me some annoying things. So that was how I handled that one. Now the other one I want to talk about. If you have a hyperactive child or hyperactive children, my dear, you have to be ready. You have to be ready. There was one day, in fact, when I used to tell my husband that your child is so hyperactive, it's not easy with me. Then I was the only one with him. I'll be at home, I'll do all. He will not allow me to go do anything. If I want to cook, in fact, food does not get properly cooked. Like, it's like I will literally be hungry. Later, at the point when he grew up to a point when I came to the house, I want to just Indomie. I want to cook just Indomie. He will not allow me. I just want me to be in front of him. If I leave him and go to the kitchen, hey, it's war. He will cry. I'm like, So one particular day, I was even making a video. He was matching me, struggling with me, and he was very fat. He had weight, so it was not easy. I was like, at the end of the day, I'm worn out. I am worn out. I'm not walk on the road and they'll be like, Mama, I help you carry this speaking. No easy. It was not easy for me. Like, I was enjoying the fact that I'm a mother, baby. There are joyful moments, there are happy moments and all. But there are moments. There are moments. I'm not scaring you. I'm just telling you about I'm just telling you about the challenges, because that's what the question that was asked. It's just the challenges I'm talking about, because there are good moments also. So excellent. You have done something here. Okay, please, I'll be back. Sorry. My son was playing with things. I had to put them in place. Okay, one other thing, this thing I just said can also lead to depression. There are people I know that after giving birth, they went into puerperal blues and so many other. There are some that went into depression. Like, they were so depressed because, like, this whole thing, the delivery, everything, it's not easy. The new life they have entered, like, when I gave birth to my first child, I think I was even entering depression. Like, I could, when I now came back home, I didn't have a help. I was just on my own. My husband goes to work, then I was on maternity leave, so my husband goes to work. Like, it's like I'm doing everything. It was not easy for me. The baby, he was not even giving me chance. And I was like, God, like I was like, how did my life, all of a sudden, how did my life turn out to be like this? Like, I can't go out, I can't, because of the baby, I'll just be calm, I'll just be, I like, it's like, it's like I was tied to him, in the sense that he was, I was breastfeeding, I was doing exclusive breastfeeding, so at all times I should be around him to breastfeed him, to be with him. If I go away, I should not go for a long time. When I go, before you know, sometimes before I just, as I leave, I say I want to go to the market or I want to go and do something, by the time I get to the road, they've called me and told me that he's crying, you better come back. I mean, I don't know how to express. I express, but I really don't, especially when I started having help. I don't like expressing breast milk, because when I'm not around, I don't want my child to be open to infection. When I'm not around, I don't know how those things will be washed. Even if you give instructions, since you are not the one that is there, some people, they do what they do what is in their mind. So I really did not want, I really did not want to express. Before you know, they'll just call me, he's crying, I'll be like, oh my God, so I cannot go out, I cannot do, like, you cannot live your, let me not say, let me not say you cannot live your normal life, but your life is now channeled in a way, like, you are not, I don't know how to explain it, but especially those that did exclusive breastfeeding, they will understand what I mean. Especially those that did not go to feed, that fed directly, like breastfed their children. You will understand. It wasn't easy for me. Like, my whole life, I was like, sometimes I'll be like, the whole day I'll struggle. Especially when I was on maternity leave, I will struggle with him morning till night, and my husband comes back, and yes, he helps out, but it was not helping me. I noticed that, like, when I say it was not helping my mental health, I was not okay, sincerely. There was a particular day that he came back. As he just came back, I just dressed up, put earpiece. It was late in the night, around, I don't know if it was past 9 or I think past 9. I just dressed up, put earpiece. I walked out, carried my phone, I walked out. I was like, where are you going to? I said, I'm coming. My dear, I wanted to spark my head, like, when I wanted to spark at that point. I just went to a close by fast food joint, a close by eatery restaurant. I sat down there. I was not hungry, I was full, but I just went there. I just wanted to clear off so many things. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's not a negative thing, but I think the stress was telling on me. Like, it was telling on me, my mental health. I was not myself, so I had to just go out. I just went to a new environment. I just wanted to be in a place where I can just think of something else for once. It was like, it was all so fast. Before you know, I have a baby, my life has changed. I cannot now move out, run, go anywhere. I don't like staying in one place. I like moving. So it's like, okay, I cannot move as much as I can again. So as I went out, I just sat down there, plugged my earpiece, I just listened to music. I was just there. I'll just as in, just to remove my mind. I'll just calm. Like, sometimes let me just think about me. Because I was not having time for myself. That's the other thing. You most definitely not have time for yourself. All you think about is your child. How to make your child happy. How to breastfeed your child. How to wash his or her clothes. How to do this. How to do that. How to make her comfortable. That is what you'll be thinking of. In fact, your mind, when you give birth, your mind almost automatically shifts from you to your child. So you don't really care much about yourself, you care more about your child. Even if you're in pains, you think of your child. So it was not very easy for me, because it was a new thing, the new life for me. So it was not easy for me to adjust, sincerely. But I think as I went out and I came back, I felt better. And I noticed that most of the times when I feel that way, it's better I talk about it. I don't keep it in. If I keep it in, before you know, to start compiling, and I start, my head wants to burst. When I just then, I want to just shout like one day I stayed in the house and I just shouted like, I was like, what is it? I just took a deep breath. Like, I just needed to shout, because the stress was now much on me. He's helping out too. He's helping out. But for the fact that I know that I am in the center of this, yes, he's helping out. We are partners in this. But I know that I'm in the center of this. I was like, he can go to work. Me, I can. If I'm going, I'll carry this baby. Like, this is my life now. And even if, in as much as I was so happy to have him, he's a bundle of joy. I'm so grateful to God for what he did, for giving him to me. But it wasn't funny, like the stress. Now, when another one added, my dear.